Hello, my name is Nyokabi BK Kamau, and I'm a relationship coach. And today I'm going to be talking to us about conflict resolution. What is a conflict, and how do we come to a resolution? How do we resolve the conflicts that are going on currently in our nation, Kenya? We have been experiencing a lot of conflict within the family setup. A lot of couples, we've been hearing a lot of news of people killing each other. That's how bad the conflict is. We have been hearing about people burning each other, and all kinds of sinister crimes have been going on in our country since the COVID-19. And I've just been thinking to myself, how can we resolve conflict in a better way? So what is a conflict? A conflict is a disagreement. Somebody disagreeing with what you're saying. Somebody having a different point of view about a matter differently from the way you view it. So the first thing to know about conflict resolution is everybody is different. I'm different. My husband is different. The children are different. Every person is different. Nobody is the same to the other person. That's the first thing we need to understand and keep at the back of our mind as we think about conflict resolution. That everybody is different. Everybody has their own way of seeing life. Now, once we have gotten to that place, we ask ourselves, what is this thing exactly that causes the conflict? Because most people already know, and they are in terms with it, that we are different. We are not the same. What causes the conflict? The root cause of conflict is us trying to correct the other person's point of view. We want them to see the situation the way we see it. We want them to feel it the way we feel it. We want them to take it the way we take it. And when we are not able to achieve that, we get into a wrangle. We get into this situation where the one person feels unheard, the other person feels like their concerns are not validated and they're not being taken with the seriousness that needs to be taken. So the first thing that we need to do is to listen actively. The same way that when you're expressing yourself about something, you would appreciate it if your partner listened to you actively and actually heard what you're saying, is the same way that I want you to address the conflict. Take it like this: wear the other person's shoes. Try to see things from their point of view. But even if you don't agree, it's okay not to agree. We agree to disagree. It's okay not to be in the same line of thought with them, but we at least need to validate what they are concerned about, what they are trying to say. So how do we do that? We recognize and appreciate that what they are saying is true by saying, I feel what you're saying, I hear what you're saying, and I understand what you're saying, and this is what I'm hearing you saying. And in the process, they can get an opportunity to clarify and give you, and even give you more details that will help you to understand what is it that this person is saying. When we are dealing with conflict, it is best to deal with conflict when there is no emotions involved. Most of the times we get into a conflict, we are so emotional. It is at the heat of the moment, at the point where you're so angry, you're upset, you're frustrated, and you're just feeling, this person. That's the wrong time to deal or to resolve a conflict. So when do you resolve a conflict? You take a minute and take a deep breath. Take a sip of something and relax. Wait for it to calm down. Thinking of taking a sip of something. I have with me my lemon water. And you have noticed, immediately I have taken a sip of that water, I was not able to speak. And in that time, I was waiting to swallow what is it that is in my mouth so that I can be able to speak. Now, I want to illustrate to you what normally happens in a marriage and in a relationship that conflicts get out of hand. It is like this. Imagine a wrestling match. We have two heavyweight champions contesting against each other. They get into a wrestling, is it called a wrestling? And they get into it and they both get ready to fight, right? But they're facing each other. You're my opponent, I am your opponent. So here we are. Each one of us is trying to throw their best punch at the other, trying to hit at the place that it hurts the most. But the thing that we are trying to achieve mostly in this particular thing is a knockout. I want to knock you out. So the more I fight with you like this, the more I bring it and I'm facing you like this, you are my opponent and we are here, we are fighting one another, the more I'm more concentrated on you and not the issue at hand. Winning the championship or winning the titlement that we are requiring to win. At the moment that we are facing each other like this, we are more likely to throw harder punches, more painful punches, telling you you're this, you're that, I don't even like the way you think, you're always in my face, get out of my face. And each one of us, the husband and the wife, we are trying to deliver the knockout punch. But try look at it this way. Another example of an interesting conflict that I like to encourage people to adapt into their relationships when I'm coaching them is to look at their conflict like the way marathon contestants look at their challenge that is before them. All of them are in a straight line, trying to run for 100 meters ahead of them. So their challenge or their opponent is the 100 meters and not the people that are on their sides racing with them. So what they're trying to beat is their 100 meters and get to the other side. Rarely will you ever see them turning around like Usain Bolt, turning like this or turning like this, trying to see who is running next to them. Their concentration is measured on beating their 100 meters. So what am I trying to say about conflict resolution? I'm trying to say that you focus on the issue and not the person. Focus on what you're fighting about. Is it personality differences? Are you disagreeing on religion ground basis disagreement? Are you disagreeing on how you're going to deal with a family member or money or any other issue that causes conflict in the family? Are you disagreeing on the time that you should be coming home? What is the issue that you're battling? Let it be like that 100 meters that you're trying to cover, and together from the same point run towards what you want to achieve. And I can guarantee you your conflicts will never be the same. My name is Nyokabi BK Kamau, and I am a relationship coach. Kindly follow me on my Facebook account, on Instagram, and on YouTube for more videos like this. Nyokabi at Nyokabi BK Kamau. See you in the next one.